Hello everyone, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Corporate Sector Authority. In the last episode, it was mostly bad things that happened to us. We're continuing on in the same stream that was recorded in. So, we lost some ships to, I think taking both Orbanir and when we were trying to take Aridu, or Solus Fan, you know, one of the planets. I guess we could actually try to go back in on Aridu, but we are going to be building stuff back up. I spent 12,000 or 13,000 credits, whichever it is, getting Serenity built back up here on Ortrasi. So we're going to put it in with that fleet. This fleet is about to hit Wistrel, so we'll see how that goes. And we may not be able to win. Oh, right, this is where they set the other sectors back in. That's what happened. So this should hopefully be doable.
We've located the enemy. Firing.
Well, Mike.
Ready for battle. Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, Men of Harlech.
Reinforcements en route.
Aggressive negotiations.
En route.
Unfurled Rose.
En route.
Then we'll put Recroissant over here. With Unrepentant here. And Relena there. Oh, we still have Visible Hand. There you go, Revenant. Still got some TIE droids.
Enemies in range. Target locked. Direct fire at their laser cannon. Eliminating target. Target locked.
We're gonna have Visible Hand and Serenity in the same fleet, so that's gonna be biggest crossover.
Excellent shot. I got it. Where'd he come from? Stay in formation. Get behind them. I have them. Our target priority is the laser cannon. Someone cover me.
Everyone jumped in a place where they were gonna get shot at, so their shields make this look more concerning than it is. I promise. Looks like Visible Hand thought it was ready, but decided to turn around.
The engines are our primary target. I can't stay out here.
Well, just help with that. You're probably in a better position to turn and help that. Oh, HV gun, Visible Hand.
I'm under attack.
Just eats it. Here. Focus on the Venator.
Targeted. How about a little help? Target locked. Getting a lock. Intercepting. Eliminating target. Weapons armed. All fire on those ion cannons.
Alright, Secutor's gone. It's just this Venator and the station. There we go. No problem.
Stay in formation. Enemies in range. Target locked. Get behind them. Where's the target? Eliminating target. I have them.
Oh, Enforcer. That's what's still happening.
Coming around.
Well, I think the V19s are actually victory relevant or something. Getting in one last shot there.
Waiting orders.
Bunch of jerks. Oh, there was one of those. Never mind. So did we fix the V19s then? We may have done that like a year and a half ago and I just forget. It's all, the last 13 years are just blurring in together.
System lost. Construction complete.
Oh, there goes one of the planets we took.
En route.
Let's get all these gladiators, because we haven't used all our gladiators yet. So, Invictus, the Juggernaut, Lord Hoth's Resolve, CSM, Corporate Sector. At least I don't think we have. Sensational, the only Monroney. Shippy McShipface can come back. Then we got Crates Honor coming back. Please don't shoot me can come back after that. Let's get money before we build anything. That's usually a good strategy. It's a good trick.
Choose your reinforcements. Aldrich knowledge. Heading out. Reporting. Move out.
Reporting. Destination ahead.
Inputting coordinates. There they are. Blast them.
Attack.
All right, men. Take cover. Right away. I copy. Scanning area. Choose your reinforcements.
Ooh, we have the interceptors, so we can use that.
Yes. Moving to that area, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this would be better if you guys kept moving.
Standing by.
Let's see what they have for structures.
Scouting location.
Okay, there we go. Sensor array.
Order, sir. Heading out. Ready to go.
Let's go there.
Copy. En route. We're going in. Moving to coordinates.
I don't think they have turbo lasers, so that's good.
Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
Commander. Roger that. Right away.
We can kill the shield.
Yes, Commander. Enemy spotted. Awaiting orders. Ready. On the move.
Kill that last stormtrooper.
Yes, sir. Scouting area.
Scousing area.
Ready.
And we should have this down when we have the bombing run ready.
Ready.
Ready to go.
You guys can go in and help with that. Help with that noble goal.
We secured a landing zone. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Hostile. The enemy base shield is offline. Time to go.
Hit that.
Ready for orders.
You two go after the speeder. Otherwise they're gonna die.
Lancet standing by.
Enemies in range.
You guys can go over and hit the tax mining collection agency facility
Targets engaged. Ready, sir.
thing.
Right away. Attack.
Aerial artillery reporting.
I think the biggest thing we still need to really do for 2.3 is finish some of the ground not mechanic reworks, but the ground rebalancing, which it kind of involves some mechanic reworks. But there's that. I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna have the Asserter, the Victory Star frigate, all that extra. All the extra Raidu stuff that we were planning for 2.3 to be done, because that might end up getting pushed to the next version, and we'll just focus on getting like the major stuff out, the CSA, and then we can move on, because the 2.4 is going to involve a lot of mechanical changes that we can't start on until 2.3 is out. So
Ready to receive orders.
as much as people may be
Engines activated.
disappointed by the Asserter not being in 2.3 like it wasn't in 2.2, most of that is just because we ended up working on a lot of Fall of the Republic assets, so hopefully people will understand the trade-off there, but it's the internet, so you never know. Most people do,
Let's move out.
but
Let's go.
Roger that. As you wish.
there's always that one guy who doesn't understand that doing one thing means you can't always do the other stuff. They gotta pick. I don't think we're ready to go into Arinda.
Receiving orders.
under construction. Building started.
Are we ready to go into Oridu? Probably not, but let's do it anyways.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Tactical battle imminent.
Right! This is here. All their heroes. Why not?
Unit.
Corporate Warlord Star.
Production.
Milanese Pride.
Production.
Lone Ranger's coming back.
Construction.
Last Alive. Kiss My Axe can come back. We'll also get Defiler back.
Production.
Then we'll get Eagle's Nest and Recreational McNukes just after that. I'm building all the MTCs down here because they have a lot of fighters and bombers, and that's what we're going to need against all these Praetors. So there is a reason for it. So thank you for inviting us, Delvardus, but we're going to have to go. It's been real. Been a pleasure, been a blast. Been a real good time. Wait a minute. You don't have to go. They're not even firing an HV gun at us.
Reinforcements.
I'm gonna kill some of you. Fury.
Reinforcements en route.
Shield Scar.
Reinforcements en route.
Crin's Bane.
Reinforcements en route.
Empire in Flames. Invincible.
Reinforcements en route.
Public Pride.
I'm on them.
Pestilence. And Wraith.
Reinforcements en route.
Stay in formation. Firing. How about some action?
Get out of here, Hublin.
I got one. For the Empire.
You guys are gonna kill Tomix Bren.
Reporting
Can
in.
anyone else see him?
Take out the iron cannons.
Locking on. Where are you? Enemies in
Well,
range. I'm running out
The
of maneuvers.
lasers are our target.
I have them now.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready for duty. What's with all this sitting around?
okay, Shay is halfway through his shields.
I'm on them. Attacking the lasers.
I realize I always call him Shia, but I assume his name is properly Shay. But that should be, I think,
Skippery reporting.
the pronunciation. Okay, so
Attacking the
Suna won't matter, because he will be dead.
Eyes reporting in.
Let's get this ISD next.
Skippery blast boat here. I'm on them. Disabling their engines. Stay in formation.
Rasoon.
Armed and ready. Get behind them.
Where's Steve? I don't know.
Eliminating target. Acquiring target.
The Praetor model, yeah. So we rescaled the Praetors and the Executor and the Bellator and all that to be more accurate. The Bellator and the Praetors are now 100% accurate. The way we did it in 2.2 and even 2.1 was after 2200 meters we did diminishing returns, so that like stuff that was significantly bigger would all be a bit more compressed. But now with 2.2, with some of the other changes we're making, we felt safer. Or rather with 2.3. We felt safer to try some stuff to make them more proper. So Praetors are now at their proper 4800 meters. There's still some of the CSA stuff that needs some editing for scale, I should say. But the Executor is now closer, not the full 19 kilometers, but closer. And the Bellator is now the full 7,800 meters, I think is the length. I think that's correct.
Form up.
Gladiator at your command. Coming around.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Locking on. Coming back around for another run. Getting a lock.
So Crin's Bane is unfortunately going to be tanking a lot of this. But I'm hoping that'll at least give us a Delvardus. You guys go after that.
I'm on them. Awaiting order. Target locked. Eliminating target. Target locked. Excellent.
Which one? I guess these are the IRDs of some kind. Yeah. I think they have text in the main build now, but this is like a 3-month-old build of the mod at this point.
Order confirmed. Destroy the shield.
So it's like a quarter of the way back to
Launching attack.
the 2.2.
I got one. Weapons on.
It's a weird thought now that we're almost a year away from 2.2.
Take out the iron cannons. The lasers are our target.
I copy.
I was really hoping to have 2.3 out by like Christmas, but then it kept on expand. Like it kept getting more ambitious with some stuff, and then obviously my mom didn't help with that.
Coming around. Ready for action.
Okay, that's gone. I guess I'll get this to finish off the VSD. I'll move that in. If we could actually save Crinsbane, that would be great. Let's do boost weapon power. Move you in a little bit, Empire and Flames. Maybe Turbo Laser. Try to focus down the Turbo Lasers on the outside here. Oh, that's an ion cannon. I said Turbo Lasers. There we go. So now go for that one.
Target those lasers.
Opening fire on the torpedo.
You're still good.
Our target priority is the laser.
Pressing the attack.
You go for that one.
Ready to blow something up. Taking fire. Target.
Start going for these inner ones, and it's going to survive. That's great.
Take out the iron.
So you two can work on that guy.
Let's get moving.
Because these are mostly ion cannons that are left.
Cruiser reporting.
Turbo laser there. Turbo laser there. Well, there's still this one. 8% left on that. Gotta make sure that's dead. There we go. Now it's all ion damage coming out of you. I'm not concerned about you anymore.
Target.
So you are going to go after that. And you guys can do something useful too.
Our primary target is those iron cannons.
Target locked.
I mean, out of universe, a lot of the flagship selection is because authors had different ideas on what would or should have been available at the time. So I think the stuff with Pterodok getting the getting Crimson Command and using the CCVSTs and stuff, I think those were done by more minimalist authors. So people who would put the numbers of Star Destroyers and everything in the galaxy in like the double digits. So the idea of having like 200 VSDs probably sounded like, oh my god, this is amazing, and that's probably their whole fleet.
The lasers are our target.
The Praetors are always scary, but it was really just a Praetor and 2 ISDs that were the big threats. So
About some action. What's with all this?
this wasn't as bad, and it didn't have any of the defensive structures.
Squadron standing by. Nowhere to run. I have them now. I'm on them. Falling out of formation. Coming around. Enemies in range. I've got them in my sights. Coming back around for another run. Skip ray reporting.
Okay.
Time to earn our pay. Eliminating target. Getting a lock. Draw their fire. Ready for battle. Reporting in.
You out here, move you out here.
Hell. I'm losing my engine.
Starting to draw out some of the smaller ships, but it doesn't matter.
Stay in formation. Skip ray blast mode.
Let's get all the Z95s to go and kill Shay.
Target. I'm hit. Excellent shot. They've got us targeted.
Dominator. So we couldn't have retreated even if we wanted to, because they kept the Dominator way back.
Armed and ready.
Or the Interdictor Star Destroyer. I always call it Dominator because it was less clear when we started the mod what should be the class name.
The laser
It's become more clear over the years, but I just got so used to us always calling it the Dominator class. I don't think we even lost anything for this, because we're still at 103 pop cap, and I think that's what we started at.
How about a little help? Ready for battle.
The Zen-95s are actually not killing him, so
Fighters, attack.
they have all the TIE Hunters in here helping.
Can anyone else see him? Enemies in range. Where are
Okay, let's kill that Golan now.
eliminating target?
Yeah, let's actually keep these fighters back a bit.
Go after the strike. Have a torpedo on me. Intercepting. I'm on them.
Have a torpedo on me.
Stay in.
I'm so glad I didn't do any voice acting for the mod.
Lasers are our target. Destroy the engines.
Super Star Destroyer reporting in.
Enemies in range. Target locked. I'm on them. Weapons online. Roger that. Coming
Alright, let's see if we can take out the heavy frigate shipyard. With just that. Okay, you are facing very different ways than what you should be facing.
Taking fire.
I think that's the kindest way to put that.
I'm in a tight spot.
Form up. Navigating to coordinates. The missile launchers are the primary target.
Where'd he go? Nowhere to run.
Yeah, every hero in Fall of the Republic's gonna be a Gungan, actually.
Send the coordinates. Gaining on the enemy.
Awaiting orders.
You can play as Boss Nass and Jar Jar Binks, and
I copy.
right, this is actually hurting a lot.
Can't take another hit like that.
Move you in behind there.
It's gone.
Attack formation.
Fire.
Getting a lock. Where's our cover? Excellent shot.
Reporting. Open fire. Our target priority is the laser.
Ready to blow
Our
something
engines
up.
are gone, sir.
So many targets.
It's working.
Awaiting instructions.
Someone cover me.
Yes, Commander. Attack that target.
Locking on. I got fighters on me.
Attacking target.
Get
The
over here and
lasers
help.
are our target.
Alright, so that's all dead. We can just kill their fighters and they won't respawn anymore.
Ready.
You are turning to be a good friend, which I suppose I'll support.
Target those lasers.
We need to kill this stuff.
Get behind them. Eliminating target. They've got us targeted. They're not putting
Our
up for
shields
this.
are down. Gunship reporting.
Where'd he go? I can't stay out here.
Skip raise.
Primary engine system.
I'm gonna send back here as well.
Can anyone else see him? Coming around.
You guys, like, shoot something useful?
I can't take another hit like
On the batteries online.
Well, I guess you're going back for this.
On the shield.
How about some action? Advance. Stay in formation.
Weapons ready. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Like, I've gone through and I've edited everything like I said I was gonna do to make all this stuff be on different Z levels. I did it for every unit in Fall of the Republic. I did it for most of the CSA units, and I've still got to go through and do it for the rest of the ICW stuff. Which whenever you're making changes to everything in ICW, very difficult. That's why we don't like doing like just whatever is available in Star Wars. Why we try to prioritize stuff better than that.
I've spotted that. I'm on them. Target locked.
Yeah, Galactic Battlegrounds will be coming back fairly soon because Jedi Knight's done. So zero losses.
On the move.
Makes in RAF 6 being as fortified as it is slightly less of a thing, though. Alright, Radu.
Invasion commencing.
Oh, Veers is here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Roger that.
Order acknowledged. Heading out.
Probably need the air attack.
Path.
I think there's a sensor node back here. Or sensor array.
Form up. Let's move out.
Form up. Squadron moving out.
I'm gonna try to send them down here.
Gargantuan ready.
Get the air attack to start moving this way.
Awaiting orders. Command received.
Enemy has been spotted. Carmbel Iblis here.
Awaiting orders.
Copy. Right away. Attacking target.
I read you. Adjusting course.
I copy. Moving out.
Okay, so we got the faction capital, and we've got the
Heading out.
uh,
Destination ahead.
the Moth Palace here too.
Fire at will.
Oh, you can go down here. You don't have to like turn and stop.
Let's go.
Look, you're doing it. You were doing. Oh my God! Just go down the damn stairs then. Well, really, you could just make the terrain higher, and then you'd have to fuck with the props a lot more to make that. And then it'd be solid, but we may end up having to recode some of that stuff. Because I think there's stuff you can do to make them not fly through buildings. Be good. What's the best thing? Yeah, let's bomb that one, and we'll go kill these directly.
Commence attack run. Receiving your transmission. On the move.
Target locked.
Aerial artillery reporting. Attacking. Engines activated. Receiving orders.
How can I help? Received.
If I turn this slightly, it'll be better able to hit with both weapons.
Ready for orders.
Did that not actually kill it? It didn't. Okay, so they have a lot more health than I thought.
Receive orders.
You're gonna have to go up there and kill that one.
Roger that.
You're gonna stay down here and kill this one.
Engaging.
I could have swore this fleet had the
This thing moving.
actual invincible. So one that can bombing run. Okay, let's actually get back here.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
And while this is shooting that, I'm gonna get those guys out.
In sight. Command received. I copy. Right away. Planted. Targeting.
Well, I dropped you in a very unfortunate position for your families.
Heading for attack position. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the health for the Capitol buildings definitely needs to be reduced. I haven't picked up Gathering Storm yet, because I'm going to be gone or busy a lot for the next little while, and I've spent way too much money. So I will probably pick it up unless it turns out that very bad things are happening with it. But I figured oh, okay. Hi there, Juggernaut. Where's Veers? But yeah, I do plan to pick it up because it's not often that you... I mean, it's never happened where you get to play an actual Canadian faction in Civ without mods. And the mods are always kind of bad for it that add the Canadians. So it's on my wish list, or my metaphorical wish list. It's not on my actual Steam wish list right now, but
Ahead.
I have not yet picked it up.
Comlink active.
Oh boy.
Roger that. Let's move out. Open fire. Form up.
Yeah, let's try to fly in behind them. Strikebreakers are so damn OP right now.
Attack the target. We'll cover you. Copy. Attacking target.
Ah, Strikebreaker, weakness.
Yeah?
Revenant, you disappoint me.
Engage!
Bombing run available.
I copy. Commencing.
4 Veers. Didn't even believe in this faction.
Attack run.
Awaiting orders. Let's get 'em. We'll take 'em.
There we go. Now back off a little bit. Oh, he didn't even get hit. Never mind.
I'm
Right,
here.
get your shields back.
Let's go. Keep going. This way.
I think it's mostly all over but the crying at this point. Hey, Mighty General.
Over there. Firing.
Alright, Tarkin Family Estates now. Their last corporation, or their last structure on this map. Probably not their last corporation in the galaxy. Where'd the Juggernaut go? Did it roll off somewhere?
For the Alliance. Lancet standing by. I have the target in sight.
Yeah, you guys can go and kill Veers now.
Bombing run available.
Reporting.
So not close. Okay, Veers is dead.
Engines activated. Receiving orders. Lancet targeting.
As hard as this playthrough has been, if the Strikebreakers weren't as ridiculously OP as they currently are,
Squadron moving
it would have been so much harder.
out. Lancet
Which is
heading for attack position.
scary thought. I believe the picture Jorah used for it is a moon. So, wait a minute. Did the air attack get killed?
Fire.
The air attack got killed. A6s are really strong too, so.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright, let's take a second to look at how things are doing. So Empire's at 19 and 24, which I think they were at 19 and 19 when we started this episode. New Republic is at 16 and 14. PA is at 20 and 19. Madrid's at 5 and 9. They were at 10. Riders at 18 and 16. We're up to 11 again. We were at 8, 9? But I think what this means is we can just go to a Travis and kind of bypass Lewis Fan for now. We can go to everywhere else. The New Republic is actually taking back some of this stuff. PA is taken really far down the galaxy.
Yes, sir.
Star Destroyer reporting
Construction
in.
complete.
Heading out.
Let's do that. And let's go for a Travis.
Beginning construction.
Go for a Treyu. Let's go for Arinda as well.
Cruiser reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
Enemy unit sighted.
Hypervelocity gun firing. No? Okay. Definitely need to get a Pathfinder back.
Is the laser cannons.
We can build Crate's Honor and Please Don't Shoot Me. So we can get our Gozantes going again.
Bray reporting.
We had most of the patron units queued again, so...
Skip ray blast.
And like the community challenge, I can actually build the other ones.
Stay in formation.
The lasers are our target. Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Enemies in range. Target locked. Open fire. Form up. Fire. Get behind them.
Assault frigate here. Attack that target.
Someone cover me! I'm running out of maneuvers. Open fire. I got fighters on me. I have them. I'm losing my engine.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Attack that target. Armed and ready. Get over here and
Alright, we'll just get them to swing around to the base. You guys... You can contribute to the war effort a little bit.
Opening fire on the torpedo launchers.
Just a little bit.
Copy. Attacking target. Weapons charged.
Ready. Fire at will. I'm on.
I'll actually send this one this way.
I'm hit.
A visible hand can take out the trade port.
Roger that.
Just destroying galactic commerce, intragalactic commerce.
How about a little help? Can anyone else see
Direct
him?
fire at their
Where are
laser
you?
cannons.
I can't take another hit like that.
Requisant can move up a little bit closer. Get shots off with more than just its prow.
Shoot him down.
Okay, that's good. So now visible hand can move in a little bit more. You guys, I guess you're chasing around fighters, is what you think you're doing?
This is bad.
Orders received.
Okay, let's destroy that before we kill too many of the units that are just going to come back.
Are our target.
I'm not paid enough for this.
I copy. The lasers are our
I
target.
got fighters on me. Get over here and help. I can't stay out here.
And here, focus on these ones.
I'm running out of maneuvers.
That is just going to come back at this point. If I can delay it long enough, maybe it won't.
Attack. I'm on them. Coming around. I'm hit. Target locked.
Awaiting orders.
Getting torn apart.
The ion cannons are our...
Well, we actually are reducing the AI's desire to build like HV guns and ion cannons, because it can mess up their economy and their ability to produce other stuff on certain maps. Especially like in the FTGU maps, you can sort of see with the community challenge how... Oh, actually you can't yet. Never mind.
Can anyone else see him?
So I'm not going to say that.
Shoot him down.
You can see on Sunday the thing that I am refraining from talking about.
Active. Get behind them. I have them now.
Take out the ion cannons.
Take out their engines.
Coming around. Where'd he come from?
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Where are you?
Priority is the laser cannons.
Weapons online. Target
Frigate report.
Okay, so now just the little
I can't
disposables.
intercepting. I'm on them.
I'm not talking about the news post. It's
Cover me.
something else.
Attack formation. Get behind.
So the news post may end up actually going up on Saturday, just because there's already going to be 2 videos going up that are going to be really long tomorrow, and then there's only one on Saturday, so just to space it out a little bit better.
Cannons are.
Unless I'll end up putting up the news post tomorrow, or the video the next day, but I prefer to do it both at the same time. It's a weird thing, but yeah,
Tactical battle imminent.
either way. Oop, look at that. I really wanted to save there.
Look, sir, it's them.
Firing.
Rip.
Heavy cruisers. We have been defeated.
Every planet they have is just so heavily fortified down here.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
All right.
Construction complete.
Well, that's why we're doing this.
Moving out.
And I need to remember to put a Pathfinder in there.
Construction complete.
You guys can come
Star Destroyer
down.
reporting in. Star Destroyer reporting in.
So, Eagle's Nest,
Production.
Cruiser reporting.
Recreational McNukes. For the PA side, you know what? Just to defend more. Yeah, please don't shoot me down here. I could start putting in ships that can tank the hit a little bit better, but... It also depends more on the map too, Devil Tongue. Because if the planet model is farther away, you have more time to move out of the way. If it's one of the planets where it's closer to the actual playable area, then it's usually a bit harder to do that.
Invasion commencing.
Yeah, I want to keep that core free for all going for as long as possible.
We've been paid. We'll follow orders.
Choose your reinforcements.
En route.
Aero interceptors and you guys.
Capacity.
Aerial artillery reporting.
Yes, Commander. Keep
Because all the time they spend not fighting or fighting each other, they're not fighting us. So
Scouting location.
let's see what they actually have here. I feel like this is going to be economic.
Copy. En route. Inbound. Moving to coordinates. Roger that. Right away. Moving out.
So it's not economic. They don't have they do have a Corvette. The Citadels and the Gozantes are both Jet Fighter Corvettes.
Ready for orders.
They just come in squadrons because they're smaller. They are quite good.
Your coin is good. We're ready to fight.
Ready. Heading out. Ball out. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep
Bombing
going.
run available.
This way. Over there. Yes, sir.
We're going to use the bombing run on this because it could potentially hit more than one thing.
Scouting location.
At the ready.
Commence attack run.
Right away.
Target locked.
Attacking target.
Reporting in. Attack that target.
Let's see if we can hit that now.
Ready
You
to
guys
receive
can
orders.
keep flying in that way.
Standing by.
Mm.
Destroyed.
Okay, no, I want you gone. I want you gone.
Copy.
So we actually, Sleverd and Bob have been working on getting Sleverd's actual animation set for the ATTE in-game now that they
Through them.
can use Blender for it. So hopefully sometime soon we'll have the functional, proper ATTE animations where the legs don't come off.
Let's move out.
That'll be good. That's I think that's both of their highest priority right now.
Let's go.
So Yeah, we could just use Gozantes as our pathfinders. They won't fire at that, but then we can jump in like a bulwark that it'll fire at and it'll hit, but it can tank the hit. It won't just die from it.
Engines activated. Receiving orders. As you wish. Lancet targeting.
Now let's kill this first.
Position.
We'll make sure we kill the structure before killing the ATTE.
Squadron moving out. Lancet proceeding. Fire. Open fire.
It's back. Look here. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see how it all detaches. Especially the feet.
Command received.
So that isn't how it was animated originally. Believe it or not. It just, because of how we had to export it, it got all messed up.
Moving out. Heading out.
Bombing run available.
Destination ahead.
Oh no.
Combat ready.
Ready to go.
Roger that.
Destroyed.
Targeting. Let's move out. Let's go.
Initiate bombing run.
Keep going. This way.
Kill the strike breaker.
Form up. Over there. Engines activated. Blast them out. Awaiting orders.
Commander. Attacking target.
We're gonna have to actually build a new unit.
Receiving orders.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between walking wonky and the leg literally hovering off.
Ready, sir. En route. Moving to coordinates. Roger that. Right away.
Bombing run available.
Moving out.
Ready. Commencing
Heading out.
bombing run. Commencing bombing.
Defeated.
There we go. Did lose a strike breaker, got Arinda.
Planetary control achieved.
We win
Building under
the
construction.
Arinda.
Constructing.
What? Let's get
Constructing unit.
3 and 2.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
We'll get a heavy factory there.
Construction.
Star Destroyer
You are gonna
reporting
come
in.
and join our fleet. But I will actually pause that there. So thank you for watching, everyone. We are going to end this recording, though we're going to probably record for one more episode worth on the stream. So that one will be up Monday. We had these two come up on Friday, obviously. And we'll see if we can do more damage to the PA or a Raidu in that time. But it's a very hard thing to progress in right now. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.